How's it going? Alright, so we are going to be playing some Civilization 3. This is a game I used to play a lot when I was younger. We are going to go... we could do, kind of a map that is generated. But I think for our first time playing this on the channel, it might make sense to play a world that's kind of more recognizable. So if we just played, a map of the Earth, you can see there's a lot of pre-made maps here. But we'll just play a pre-made map of Earth, just because that way it's more recognizable. And you might have guessed on who we're going to play as. We'll be playing as Mahatma Gandhi. If you don't know, in Civ 3 there is a meme where Gandhi is supposedly programmed wrong, where he's more aggressive once he gets nuclear weapons. So my idea is we're going to play as Gandhi. You see the different empires that are here, and they all have different individual characteristics, such as the Aztecs, militaristic, agricultural. What we're going to do is we're going to play as India. You can see India is commercial and religious. We are going to play the game with the intent of getting nuclear weapons, and then from there unleashing what we call Gandhi's Armageddon. For that, we're going to limit the different victories, or maybe we'll just keep the victory options open. I think that's fine. Alright, so we'll just hop right in it, see how the game goes. Let's go from there. Alright, so in order for us to actually get going in the game, we've got to build our first city. We're going to build it here. I could just let it generate the names for each of my cities, but I'm going to name each city something related to what we're doing here. So our capital city is going to be Gandhiville. And immediately there is a barbarian to our north. Alright. Let's go look at the big picture. We want to get philosophy first. Riding takes 50 turns, though. I think it's worth it. We'll just go with that. Let's just have our worker work south of the city. And then eventually we'll get a warrior, so we can take care of this problem up to our north. Alright, we'll just move over there. Let's irrigate this area. Alright, we got a warrior. Alright, so we're gonna go fight this warrior up to our north. Actually, this warrior is making some moves on us, so we need to defend. I'm going to change the production. Yeah, let's just change it to a settler. Let's go ahead and start working on that. And we're going to move this guy up to the north to take care of this barbarian. Ah! We lost our one barbarian, or our warrior, which is not good. And we're going to build a mine on this tile. Alright, let's try a settler again. Hi, how's it going? How's it going, Jesse? Our people are not very happy, so we need to throw some gold their way. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, there's already a culture up there. Love the thumbnail, thank you. Alright, so we're going to need to immediately start building cities, because we've already got countries on our border. We just started the game. We're going to try to build a city this way. I don't know what's this way, but we need to have... Gosh. Right. Let's build a mine here. Alright, so now we have a settler, finally. We're going to go this direction. Alright, the problem is we don't have a warrior to do exploring. Who are you? The Inca are to our north. Alright. See if we could trade some... Alright. Sure. We need the alphabet. Oh my gosh. How are you able to take care of them, but I can't? Alright, that's fine. Alright, we need some more settlers. Explorer warrior. Alright. We're gonna build our next city here, I think. Oh, we're the wealthiest. We're the wealthiest nation, at least. I don't know how. So we got Gandhiville as our capital. This one will be plutonium. Well, what should we name it? Plutonium. There's a river that goes by it. Plutonium River. How about that? Boom. I think it'd be beneficial to get another worker going. Yeah, we do need some more warriors, though. Go ahead and start expanding a roadway down this way. Maybe this is the only culture nearby. Maybe we're lucky. Alright, philosophy. Alright, let's build an embassy. The Inca. Let's safely do it. Right. Alright, we're good. We're good. Oh, there's another city or civilization over here. Who is this? The Byzantines. What technology you got? You got riding? What do you want for riding? Sure. I'll take that. Let's open up an embassy with them. Alright, and while we're thinking about it, do you have riding, Inca? Don't. Yes. Thank you, Pachacuti. Alright, so we need to get expanding quickly. Because we've got the Inca up here, and if there's one thing I know about the Inca, they do a lot of expanding. The Byzantines, oh, they are expanding too. Alright, we're gonna start... let's go ahead and start expanding our agricultural base. That's what we need to do. Need to irrigate more. Need to irrigate a lot more. Settler. We need these horses. I want to let Gandhiville build another warrior. And hopefully there's no barbarians out here where I'm walking. Hopefully we don't get ambushed. Where are we on the map? Is this... I think we're in the Americas. Let me pull this up. I think we might be in the Americas, because if we're looking, we've got this little section here. I think this is Baja California. I think this down here is Mexico. I think up here, I think that might be trying to be the Mississippi River. I think that's what it's trying to emulate there. But let's go ahead and go this way. Need more irrigation. Alright, you're good at building a warrior. Alright. Need more settlers. Just stick with that. We can cut back on entertainment because we got a soldier there. I think we're good at sticking a city here, maybe? Actually, go down here. See if we can find a good spot next to the Mississippi River. Oh my gosh, the Inca's already trying to expand. Alright, I need some more settlers. Alright, we got Plutonium River, Gandhiville, Uranium, Plains. We are in the plains right now. Uranium Plains, there we go. We're just gonna call it Uranium Plains. Sure, warrior it up, maybe? No, we need a worker. We need a worker out here. We can't make one yet, so we're gonna just stick with a warrior here. Where do we go from here? Alright, let's go ahead and try connecting our cities. Our plan is to start out fairly friendly. Once we get... We actually check with the Inca. Do you guys have any new technology for us? You've got these two. What do you want? 120 gold? I don't want anything. Can you play as a Tudor king or queen on here? You can play as Queen Elizabeth. You can actually play as Queen Elizabeth on here. Okay. She's got warrior code. What do you want to give me? Yes, I will take that. Alright. We got to make sure we're staying ahead in our technology department. Actually... Let me talk to my advisor here. How can we speed up philosophy? We can do like that. Alright, I want to have you work on a settler. And this worker, I want to have go over there and start working on this city. So, we're just going to have you just walk across the plains. You're going to help build up uranium plains. Alright, let's go this way. Let's try to settle out this way. Settle out east. That's cool. Queen Elizabeth is my favorite Tudor monarch. Yes. Slay Queen. Let's do horseback riding, because we have a horse. We were not the first to get philosophy, unfortunately. All right. I need you to go north a little bit. Just oh, right there's a horse source. Irrigate here. The Mayan city has built the Colossus. I want to build city here, just to give us some access to resources. What should we call this city? The Mushroom Cloud. We'll just call it Mushroom Cloud. There we go. You got horses there already. Okay. Just let the warrior be built. We can pull back on that, I think. Yeah, I think we're good. All right. All right. Who can we trade some more technology with? Oh my gosh. How are you so ahead in technology of us? Sure. All right. What about Byzantines? Are you ahead in technology too? All right, we do have philosophy on you. All right, we're good. Oh, not a spearman. I don't need you building spearmen. I need more settlers. I guess that's fine, because then we just send out this guy. And then we'll send you south. Need some more irrigation. I'm gonna have you change production to settler. There we go. Go up this way. Yeah, we're gonna build a city here. Well, that gives us a choke point too. Look, there's incense right there. But I want to change production. I don't need you building that. But I do need this warrior to come down here. Sure, just build one here. Is that a Calcutta? Let's see. What shall we name this city? We got Plutonium River, Uranium Plains, Mushroom Cloud, Gandhiville. This is a desert with incense nearby. Let's name it, we're near the Gulf. If this is where I think it is on the map, this is the Gulf Coast. We'll just go based off of... We got Plutonium River. Where does the Plutonium River let out? The Plutonium Delta. Yeah, because we got a little delta down there. Do that. Are you kidding me? I need you to go up here and start building some stuff. Gandhiville. Yeah, that's our capital city. We need to expand down this way, I think. We keep irrigating around. Uranium. Oh, who's to our south? Who is this? Oh, this is Abraham Lincoln. We have philosophy. What do you want to give us? Ironworking, yes. Let's build an embassy. Oh, they've already got the embassy. So they already built the embassy for us, I guess. Let's change to a settler. Let's fortify. Oh, we need to claim some of these choke points down here. All right, I'm gonna grab this settler and we're gonna send them south. We're gonna take territory down here, actually. All right, I see where we can claim land right here. We need to claim this mountain. Egypt declared war on the Americans. Oh my gosh. All right, we got settler, a spearman. No, change that. Don't want a spearman right now. I need more settlers. I'm like behind in the claiming game. Kind of sit tight here. And that settler is about to come out here anyway, so we've got this river here helping us too. Go ahead and build a road to this source of iron. Irrigate here. There we go. Good. Let them be happy. Finally. You are going to go down here. We're going to find the coast here. You are going to go here on that mountain or that hill right there. I need someone to go up here and start doing stuff for Mushroom Cloud. Alright, let's try to get an irrigation path. Map making. Get mathematics. Mathematics seems like everyone's kind of stringent on. Are you kidding? Civil disorder there? Why? Alright, we're gonna build a city here. So it's a pretty narrow strip of land, right? What should we name this? It's a hill. We already got an area that we've given the name plutonium, and an area that we're given the name uranium. This is the Alright, we've got diamonds pretty close to us. So we'll just name it Diamond Hill. Kind of base it off of what we've got close to us. We need a worker here to start setting stuff up. See if we can do some more trading. United States. I've got map making. What would you like? Yes. Byzantines. Listen, I've got nothing for you, but you've got nothing for me, so that's... And then the Inca. You've got literature. What do you want? You don't want to give me literature. What about currency? All right, very stingy with your technology. All right. You don't need. I don't need a spearman there. I need another settler. Is what I need. I need to try to expand as much as I can because we're starting to get some different choke points here. Yeah, we're starting to get choked out. We do have some areas up here we could expand up into Canada. So I'm going to do that. I'm also going to try to explore down here because I do know there's still civil disorder. All right. Just for now, we're going to be an entertainer. Yeah, sure. Just until we can get this settler built. There we go. Okay. We have a settler here. Don't need a spearman yet. What could we use? Let's get another worker from here, I guess. Yeah, we'll get another worker. Try to do some more maintaining of what we've already got. And I do want to... Got a settler coming from here. There's a settler coming from here, too. So we're going to instead start expanding south. Yeah, we're going to expand south. And I'm going to build a road from Uranium Plains connecting it to the rest of the empire. And then if we're looking over here... We're gonna plant a city down here. All right, we're gonna call this Uranium Delta. Yeah, because that's kind of where we're at right there. Uranium Delta. I put 2 R's. What? Can I change that from here? No, I gotta... Alright, just give me... Listen, just give me a moment and I'll fix that. How do I change that? Should be able to change the city name. Right, there it is. There we go. Uranium Delta. Oh, we've got you built there. Let's get another... Get some workers. You start building some workers. We don't... Yeah, this is our only warrior here, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then we're already got one going down this way. I think we'll... Oh, this is the one that we are sending down this way. Okay. We're going to send 2 down this way. Actually, no. We need to start expanding up somewhere this direction before we get cut off. Yeah. We're going to start sending some settlers up north. We got iron coming in. change production here. What do you say? Another settler. We need to go barracks. We need some barracks. Alright, let's go ahead and start building around our capital city a little bit more. The Mayans have built the Oracle. They're building a lot of stuff. Byzantines? Oh, they outnumber us militarily. Alright, that's fine. We can't trade with them right now. We don't have anything to trade with them. And I need a mine here. I need to start building some mines. Now we're gonna start building more warriors, I think. We need more warriors. So many nearby nations have more troops than us, and that's not good. We need another warrior here. Actually, we just... yeah, we'll just get away with just pumping out workers from down here in this southern area. That was kind of risky just sending these settlers out without any form of protection, but I don't have anything for them. All my warriors are protecting the cities. Like Mushroom Cloud and Uranium Plains. Didn't need us. Okay. That's fine. I'm going to send this warrior south. And I do want to send this... actually, I'm going to send you this direction. Alright, you go back to the city. You just left the city and everyone's in chaos, freaking out. I just left the city for 5 minutes and people are freaking out. Change production. Need some more work. Settlers. Alright, you go follow these groups up north. And I need you to build us some more settlers. Yeah. And I need you to build another worker. Yeah, that spearman is going to sit here, because I don't know if I trust the Byzantines. I don't think I trust the Byzantines over here. But I do need that warrior to kind of sit tight there. Alright, so we've got our first road connecting Uranium Plains, which by river connects to the Uranium Delta. We need these horses. That's what we need. Start building towards those horses up there. Alright, you sit tight. We don't need a spearman yet. We are trying to expand as much as we can. We can build galleys now, though. Let's do that. Let's get one galley going. Let's irrigate this area. Kind of out in the open, unfortunately, here. Need to... alright, I might come up here, build a city there. Do that. Alright, grab this warrior. I need you to do some exploring. You sit tight. Wow, that wasn't a long war. I haven't even met the Egyptians yet. Alright, so we've got a forest up here. Let's build our first city in a forest. There's some fur nearby. And of course, it's probably not going to stay a forest because we're going to probably cut some trees down. I've just noticed that the top of this is cut off. Let me try to adjust that. Let me adjust that. Yeah. Let me do some adjusting. When I tested it out, it was all fine, but I see that might not have been completely fine. All right, that's about there. All right, that's there. The right side. Just hit 0 on all of them? Oh, okay. That cuts out my face, but we'll go ahead and do that. You don't need to be up front. I had to adjust this. I did not realize it was doing that. It was fine when I first tested it out. Oh, because I tested it out on the menu screen, but when I got here, it threw everything off. Okay, that's fine. All right, we can just set Gandhi aside. It was fun watching Gandhi just do that. All right, where were we at? Furs. What animal would that likely be? Like a beaver or something? Beaver forest. I'm going to just say that's beavers living in that forest right there. We'll let them build a warrior. And then... problem is this is all tundra, but we gotta continue building what we can, because unless we do that, we're going to find out that we're in a pickle of a situation. Sumerians and the Incans are building wonders. We haven't built any wonders because we're kind of still in a rush to claim land. Right here, this is going to be Panama. Yeah, this is Panama right here. All right. So, listen, everything else we've come up with a name, but we're just going to name this Panama because this is the Panama Canal. How's this looking? So we got settler, worker, galley for exploration, a settler here, a worker, a warrior. All right, so I think we're looking good. How are we looking, chat? At some point, we need to stick a city out here on this little peninsula. Let me check with my advisor. Is there any country that is, like, not happy with me for some reason? No, right now they're pretty fine with me. We're gonna open up go to the Americas. Hey, you've got polytheism? Want for that. You don't want to give me that. Good. Rites of passage. What do you want for that? 1 gold. You drive a hard bargain, Lincoln. Looking good, yeah. All right, so now we can have some of our warriors go down into their territory and explore. That's going to help us out. We need to start thinking about which country we would like to invade, because I think at this point we're getting close to where there's no more territory for us. And the Inca are a little too close to me. Or so are the Byzantines, but those are probably the two that If I had to guess we should take on, it's those two. Alright, so let's go ahead and change another settler. Sounds good to me. Now it's a race to claim the most land. Get this section here, but that's fine. Got a settler coming here. Let's go ahead and start claiming land up north, I think. Well, we might have a chance to get land down here where Abraham Lincoln is. We're gonna send a soldier into Beaver Forest to protect. Alright, we've got our first spearman. Or our first barracks, actually. We can start building a swordsman. I think we'll just build a settler. Alright, I need you... Yeah, you're good at workers. How many workers do we have? We can check with our military guy. How many workers we got? We've got 6 workers. Good. How are you? There's Numidian tribes near Panama. Okay, we got to do something about that. We are weak compared to the Inca. We are weak compared to the United States. We're weak compared to the Byzantine. So we need to build up our military. Yeah, at some point we need to build up our military. Go ahead and build a road to Panama. I'm going to have you build a road to Plutonium Delta. So we're going to connect everything. That's the plan now. We got to start connecting things. There's always civil disorder. There's always civil disorder at Plutonium River. Well, they don't like their city being polluted with plutonium. Well, they should have thought twice about becoming part of the Mahatma Gandhi Empire then. I need you to give us a worker. Just another warrior for right now. You're going to go and help this settler find a place to settle safely. And you're going to just sit tight. Alright, we've got that. Let's go ahead and build some more mines around our capital city. Our capital city is kind of sad. Because comparing it to the rest of our empire, it's struggling. Oh, we lost our settler up in the north. Alright, I'm going to have you just take care of the city situation just for now. So we can get something figured out. Alright. There we go. Avenge our fallen settler. Avenge our fallen settler. Alright, we've got a worker here. Let's go ahead and start irrigating. Alright, an Olmec encampment. Alright, that's the Byzantines. They're just kind of... They're a little too close for comfort, not going to lie, but... And I can't do much about it right now, because I put so much focus on trying to build out territory. Construction, next polytheism, literature, literature. We need a worker, but we don't have... Let's just get some more warriors. Explore. We haven't met hardly anyone. Let's kind of check with everyone. Any news? Currency? What do you want for currency? You guys don't want to trade anything, do you? We'll talk to Lincoln. Lincoln is our best friend right now. They have polytheism. They don't want to give me polytheism. Alright, the Byzantines. What do you have? You have literature. 180 gold. Sure. Sure, I have to get it somehow. And then now I have... Everyone is so ahead of us technologically. I've got literature. What do you want? You don't have any gold, do you? No, you don't. Your treasury is barren. Alright. We're going to check with the advisor. Back here. Alright. Alright, we're good. Alright, a warrior's up here. Let's kind of let him rest out in the tundra. We're gonna let you build a worker. Oh, they claimed the land we were about to claim. That's fine. Now, if we hadn't lost our settler there, we would have a new city. Probably something tundra related. Let's look up here for a place to settle. Because we've got a settler popping in soon. Alright, we got a lot of settlers popping in. Alright, spearmen. Alright, there's no way I'm going to get the Great Wall in time. Okay, let's try to irrigate more. I'm going to go ahead and put a city down here, because I know sooner or later someone's going to try to put a city down here. I'd rather have that city already well established before they do that. And then we're going to... Yeah, I bet there's more territory down here I can explore. Oh, we've been cut off. We've been cut off. Okay. All right, you are going to go up here. We've been cut off here. This is Egypt. They're annoyed at us. I don't know why. I haven't done anything to them, but build an embassy. Oh, we can't build an embassy. No. Give us... Sure. Give us that. Well, we've been cut off by the Egyptians. So... You go and protect Panama. Alright, we need these settlers to turn course. So I need you, instead of continuing down here, go up here. Do we need to start blocking these little paths here so no one builds a city in between my cities? Probably not. We need to start claiming land to our north, I guess. We can't go any further south. Okay, well, we found Egypt. Found Egypt. They're wanting to build a spearman. We might let them build a spearman so we can fortify Panama even better. Right now, we've put a spearman in some Important areas. Onium River does not need a spearman. We need to start getting some workers. We need some more settlers, what we need. Plutonium City's starting to get on my nerves. They keep having civil disorder. Where are we going? Alright, we need... Alright, you're building that way. I'm gonna build a mine on this. Oh. What we got? Alright, our mistake. Alright, let's see if we can get a rites of passage with them. What do you need for that? Polytheism? Sure. I don't know how else we will get that. We do kind of need passage now. Advance. Where are we at? We are number 6. We are pathetic. We're the pathetic Indians. So this is the list of the most advanced nations right here. We are more advanced than the Byzantines. Keep that in mind. Alright, let's go talk to the Byzantines. That means we should have something that they might want. Oh, polytheism. What do you want for that? 90 gold? Yes! Alright, Egypt. We're gonna build an embassy. That way you don't hate us. It's not my fault that... I thought we were close friends with the United States, but it turns out that you are, like, closer to us geographically. Alright, let's check with our advisors. Alright, they're happy with us now. They're happy with us. Ooh, monarchy. What do you want from monarchy? You don't want literature, map making, or philosophy? You want a lot of stuff. Actually, never mind. Let's do a rites of passage. What can I get? Philosophy for rites of passage? Sure. Alright. Theodora. We need a rites of passage now. Cool. Actually, would you give me that 1 gold? Give me that 1 gold? Yes, she will. Alright, thank you, Theodora. So we got passage through all the other countries, which is good. I'm gonna have this warrior go and explore the south, I guess. Now that we can walk through Egyptian territory. Yeah, we'll just go with the spearmen there since you're kind of out in the frontier. I think that makes sense. Where are we at? Alright, you need to go after this barbarian that's just kind of huddled in the snow. There's like an encampment there. I'm going to take that. Alright, we're going to irrigate here. We're going to build a mine. M for mine. They are building all of these wonders. We're here still trying to settle the territory. We're going to build a new city out here on this little peninsula. Let's see, there's fish. What should we call this? There's fish over there. I don't... What's another, Let's go Atomic Bay. Atomic Bay. That bay is now known as Atomic Bay. Sure, go for a warrior. Oh, they've got horsemen up top. They've got horsemen. I haven't built the horsemen yet. Actually, I'm trying to get access to these horses here. They want a forbidden palace. Alright, alright. Let's go ahead and attack these horsemen. Oh. We died fighting the horsemen. Alright, so we've got a bunch that around. Let's go ahead and start building some more mines. Alright, I need to build a city here. Go up here to this bay. This northern bay. Oh, that's an enemy. That's another troop right there. Kind of sit tight. They'll walk around. Yeah, see? And now we can go up this way. We need a mine right here. We need a mine over here now, too. Alright, so we're getting close to where there's not much more territory to claim. I've got a galley being built down here in Plutonium Delta. If we can get that built, that could be very helpful. We've got a spearman here, spearman here. We're going to have a spearman here soon. Irrigate here. How did they... Oh, hold on. We finally got horses. And... yeah, we can start building some horsemen ourselves. Actually, let's do that here, because this is our city with a barracks. We're going to build a horseman there. We're going to start building out our military, and then we're going to look around. I think the Inca are too close to us. This is my capital city. Here's the Inca. If they wanted to betray me, they could just attack. I mean, there's a mountain here, but I'm going to try to put some troops here on this mountain. I think that's what I need to do. The Byzantines here, they would be pretty easy to pick off, maybe. A few cities. But I think the Inca, if we're able to take this territory here, we'll be doing pretty good for ourselves. Or maybe it might be worth it just to focus on trying to trade now. Maybe we don't need to be thinking of who to take over yet. Yes, I can't do anything expansion-wise down here because the Egyptians just kind of cut us off. Now, if I can get that galley going, now I'll be able to start claiming more territory. We're just going to sit tight there. Build a mine. Irrigate there. Alright, we've got a worker. Yeah, Panama down here needs to get some stuff going, so we're gonna start. Alright, you're gonna fortify here, because that city will be built there soon anyway. Alright, so I do see some land that we could probably explore down here. Build a mine there. Monarchy. The Republic. Alright, let's go for the Republic. So we can change our the government. Because we're still... Listen, look. We are still in despotism. Right? We need to advance into the Republic. How are we military? We're still pretty weak militarily, but that's going to change soon because we're going to start building up our military. I'm going to start changing. Start building a mine. Alright, explore down here, warrior. Oh, we can trade. Alright, maybe... Listen, maybe we don't go to war with the Inca. Maybe we trade with them. What do you want? Code of laws? Sure. You give us wine, we give you code of laws. Alright, and currency. You still won't give up currency no matter what. We're gonna actually build another road here. Build another road here. The settler here. Nowhere to settle down across here, but there's still some areas up north that we could probably manage. Still think this would be pretty decent over here. So let's go. Let's try to get this little section here. No! They're about to block us. Alright. Warrior, I need you to explore. You fortify. Build a city here, because they're about to build a city there anyway. We're going to name this city Nuclear Winter, just because you can see it's all snowy. That makes sense to me. Nuclear Winter. Alright, we're going to get some spearmen up here. You, go down here. This is your new city that you're going to live in. We're going to have you build a road here. And you are going to explore. Alright, let's go ahead and start building up our military even more. Because everyone around us has a stronger military than us. So we need to start building up some horsemen. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to send this settler up north. Got one going here, but I think it would be beneficial to try to come across here and maybe try to get some land up here, maybe? It's now, the race is on to claim as much land as possible. What if we went up here? Bet we could make it. Bet we can make it up here. Are you kidding? Do that for now. And I want you to go this way and kind of explore this area. Maybe there's some territory that the Byzantines had not claimed. Ooh, we're watching some battling here. Listen, warrior, if you watch that, you will learn how to fight these guys. Alright, where are you going? Come back. Alright, you kind of sit tight here. Right, I need a place to stack horses. I'm gonna stack them there. Alright, you sit tight there. That's where you live now, Spearman. You sit tight up there in the hills. I'm gonna have you build a road connecting this area. Irrigate here. Right, I think things are looking a little bit better. We had some situations where I got nervous. All right, yeah, weaken that horseman. Got multiple. All right, change production. I need Go ahead and build a worker. Alright, what are we doing now? Alright, so I think we're good with Mushroom Cloud. Kind of been improved. And we're building horsemen. You are going to build another settler. We're going to change production for you. Let's get at some temples in here. We're a religious civilization. We need temples. I'm going to put a temple in here, too. How about that? Library. Get another horseman. Alright, here's the plan. I'm going to send this worker down here. I think Gandhiville needs some more improvement. It's my capital city, for goodness sake, and you wouldn't be able to tell. Oh, come on. I can't kill anything with my guys. Alright, so this is Florida down here. If we're looking at geographically, that's Florida. Alright, so I can kind of tell where we are on the map now. Yeah, so if we look down here... Oh, we can see some islands in the Caribbean are being claimed now, too, so... Alright, let me look... Where can we start claiming? We need to keep claiming up here. Where's my settlers? I sent out, like, a bunch of settlers, and they're still walking. Okay. I think this worker, you're going to go up here and work for Beaver Forest. Beaver Forest needs some improvements because it's out in the middle of a forest. Not much is happening for Beaver Forest. Temple has been built in Plutonium River. Good, 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 good. I want to build the Forbidden Palace up to our north. Start building some more settlers there. Yeah. Oh, you didn't have anyone protecting. All right, we'll go ahead and do that. Build a road there. And actually, you build a road there. Yeah, I think Plutonium Delta is fine. The plutonium region of Mahatma Gandhi's empire is growing pretty well. Now the capital city region needs to be improved upon. Alright, so how's things looking, chat? How are we looking, chat? Lift that up. Alright, we've got our spearmen here. Oh, that's another spearman. They're wanting to build a library. Let them build a library here. Because that will help our culture. You're going to go this way to help protect this city. Alright, we've got our first sea unit. Love the library. Nice. Alright, just for the moment, helps things here. Are we... Our military still weak? Look how many soldiers we got, though. Alright, that's fine. Alright. I need some more resource or some luxury items to trade for. That's what I need. Alright. So this area has been explored pretty well. Oh, so what we have claimed as Panama is not actually Panama, but listen, that's our Panama. Oh, I've awakened the beast. Holy smokes. Well, if I try to move, these guys are just going to kill my settler. If I build a city here, they're just going to attack my city. I've got to build a city here, though. Either way, I'll lose a settler. Hold on, who are you guys? You are Cushions. Okay. Listen. Cushion Pass. There. I'm going to name a city after them. And then I'm about to get demolished. Alright, my gosh, they're taking gold from us. I have not won a battle, really. Oh, that's my first time winning a battle. Oh, my gosh. Alright, they're just taking gold, but listen. That's better than losing our settler. Alright, we're going to send a horseman up here. We're going to play their game. It's like I just paid like 100 gold just to keep that city, but I think it was worth it. We're gonna clear this forest here. Holy smokes! I have an idea. I'm gonna lead. I'm gonna lead them down here. Oh, who just died? We just saw someone die down there. All right, I'm gonna go around that way. Okay, who just died? Let me check with my foreign advisor. Is anyone mad at us? Gilgamesh! What are you doing, my friend? Monarchy. Give us monarchy. What do you want for it? Sounds good to me. Alright, who are you at war with? No one. Sumeria, we're gonna build... You are seriously just one little city there? You're 2 cities. Gilgamesh is not doing very hot. He's only 2 cities right down here. Egypt is right here, but this is obviously not the central area of Egypt's power. I could see us claiming this little piece of territory, maybe? Oh. Alright, where are you at? Alright, library. Sure, build a library there. It'll help us out. Let's get some horsemen up to the north. Go ahead and put some irrigation there. Got a mine. Let's mine here. Worker, irrigation. I think we've got a road being built. Yeah, we're connecting things. You're connecting on there. Okay, so everything's connected for the most part. Go ahead and irrigate here. We got swordsman. I need swordsman. Oh, you're gonna attack me? There's like a whole little town down here. Holy smokes! They're going to try to kill my warrior! That's the only warrior I got up here now. Come on, buddy. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We're going to start building up some more. Build us a mine. We're almost done researching the Republic. We're getting close to a deal. What might you want for that? 4 gold? Sure. Thank you, Pachacootie. Thank you for that deal, Pachacootie. Means a lot to me. Listen. We need to keep traveling this direction. Our settler senses that there is territory open. Grab some of that gold to make up for where we just got smashed by a bunch of horsemen. Right. Let's propose a deal. What do you want for that? Code of laws? What if you gave me monarchy? I give you literature. Maybe currency. Yeah. What if we literature? Do literature. I'll give you 10 gold. How about that? Heck, I'll just give you Code of Law. Thank you, Cleopatra. Okay. Oh my gosh, they're attacking me again. These barbarians are rough. Alright, Atomic Bay, I need you to change your production. I need some more workers from you. And I need a road that connects you to the mainland. How about that? Okay, we're still... Oh, they just claimed that right behind me. Try to stay away. Try to get a warrior over to your location. Spearman. Settler. Yeah, I need a settler from you. I need a settler from you. I think we've got a plan on where we're going to expand. I'm going to take this little island right here, actually. Give us an area. See, I call this Panama. This is obviously Panama right here. This is obviously Panama. It would be kind of dumb just to put a city right here. I've got this. This is like... I can actually take my ship across here. And then come out on the other side, which I intend to do. Actually, I'm going to send this settler on by boat. We're going to go down, see if we can claim some more territory. We're going to clear out Beaver Forest here. Gosh. That spearman is the slowest spearman I've ever seen. Alright, build a library in our capital city. If that makes sense. And I'll have 2 spearmen in the capital city just because we're so close to another country that could turn on us at any time. Build a mine here. believe I haven't built a mine there yet. Alright, we're gonna put this settler on the ship. Spearman's here. I don't need a spearman in this city. I need some more galleys. I need to take to the sea. What would be a good market? We need some marketplaces. So I'll have you build a horseman though. We're gonna start building some marketplaces. Yeah, because we got access to some luxury items now. Alright, we're gonna send you up here. We're gonna load up with some settlers and we're gonna take to the sea. Alright, protect the city. It's been beaten and battered by pretty much everyone. Go this direction. Alright. Yeah, I'm sending the horses up north to take out some of those barbarian encampments. Gosh. Oh, they're attacking their city. Okay. It's like the first time they actually attacked someone else's city instead of just me. Alright, Uranium Plains. I need you to build a temple. Yeah, you're going to build a temple for us. Let's send this horseman over here. We're going to start stacking over here. And at some point, we're going to go on the offensive. I don't know who to go on the offensive with first. Build a mine here. That's a straight up settler. Alright, you're gonna chill out here. So we figure out what's going on. Alright, things are looking good in the empire of Mahatma Gandhi. Let's go ahead and sit tight there, settler. Is there anyone I can trade with? You have monarchy, but somehow you only have like what, one city. I'm not gonna bother with you. Okay. Brothers from the north do not like what I've got. Okay. Wow, look how much gold you've got. Oh my gosh. United States. Hello, my friend. You totally won't trade that with me. You'll give me something, right? 5 gold. Sure, I'll take it. I'll take it. Egypt. I've got nothing for you, and you won't give me monarchy, will you? Hey, listen, I don't need monarchy. I'm going to become a republic. You've got feudalism. What other countries? Samaria. I think that's all that we've got. I mean, we've got Samaria here, but they don't have anything that they can even trade us. If I offered riding, they don't have anything. So I guess we're good. I guess we're good. Build some more stuff here. We're gonna build a city up here at this, I guess, like this little area here. I think that makes sense. Actually, would it make sense to go this way and start building? Claim some territory up here. I think we might claim some territory up here. Do that. All right. Let's change some of the production items we've got here. You can go ahead and do spearmen because I will move that warrior up here once you're done with that. I'm gonna change you. Actually, listen. What if we put the Forbidden Power? Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Terrible. We're gonna. Yeah, you guys just do what you're doing. I'm gonna have you change to a galley. We need more sea power. Alright. Territory out here we can claim too. Listen, we need to keep the Incans as our ally as long as we can. That's what we're going to do. We're going to keep them as our ally. Hopefully they don't stab us in the back because we are very vulnerable to them doing such a thing. They are like right there. I need more. Alright, let's go ahead and start building some more roads everywhere. Alright, it's time to attack. With our horsemen. Got some barbarian encampments that we need to take care of. Alright, you sit there. Alright, you attack this barbarian encampment here. Our horsemen are now out there making a name for themselves. There we go. And that gives us gold, too. I think Beaver Forest might be a good place for our Forbidden Palace. Alright. Yeah. That's punishment for what you did to us. Would actually be alright. I mean, not really the best, but we'll keep that in mind. Alright, get on the boat. And from there, we're going to go sailing over on this side of the continent. I bet you there is some good territory for us to claim. I bet you there is. We lost our supplies of wine? What do you mean we lost our supplies of wine? What happened? What'd you do? Right, that's fine. Clear that forest. We'll have our horsemen explore. Sounds good to me. We'll start building a road this way. Trying to connect our cities a little bit better. You want to build the Forbidden Palace? Sure, I guess. I guess we can do that. Okay, Nuclear Winter will become the place of our nuclear palace. Have you explore. You fortify. Okay, let's go ahead and start building more of our road. just stick right here. Civil disorder. There's civil disorder because our pals decided they don't want to trade with us anymore. Who can we trade with? Anyone? You're the only one we can trade with. We don't have anything. Chakuti's not wanting to trade with us anymore. All right, that's fine. Just for now, we'll have our mood arranged. Good with the settler. I'm good with the worker. Temple. Very galley. I need to... Would it make sense to go ahead and build a city up here, or do I need to build one here? I might build one here just to ensure that we've got a connection flowing. Otherwise, it's likely we can get cut off Kushan Pass. Or do we just go ahead and build something here? I think... build something here. Yeah, we'll go with here. All the good land has already been settled. So now it's just a race to claim kind of the scraps. Alright, we've got the Republic. I'll just... Alright, let's get our Republic. Alright, so we've got a lot of civil unrest, but that's because we are going to become a republic rather than a despot. Right? What should we name this town up here? Alright, so this is a tundra area. We've got this little bay here. We got this island here. Tundra, something tundra. Frozen Bay, how about that? Frozen Bay. Boom. We don't need a warrior. We'll just have it build a warrior. It's not going to matter because we can't control anything right now. We've got probably 3 turns of civil disorder across the empire. Someone took... It's the British. Liverpool. The British are nearby. Okay. I'm going to just send this ship down to our south. Have we contacted the British yet? No, we haven't. They are probably ahead of us technologically. Alright, we're going to build a mine here for Uranium Delta. Alright, Byzantines, I'd like to arrange something. You want the Republic? Alright, I think that's a good trade right there. You take the Republic, we take monarchy. Alright, let's become the Republic that we always was destined to become. Let's build a mine right here. Alright, we are losing a lot of gold. So I think it might be time for us to kind of reassess our military makeup. All right, we do not need one here. We don't need this military unit, so we can start removing some. Now, on the border, I'd like to keep the militaries that we have there. We're going to change that into a harbor. I think it's time to build us a harbor. I want to park this here. I want to try to get some more settlers. Who else do we have? We got this here, but I want to send you down here. We don't need a soldier there anymore. Send you to explore. Do some form of exploring. It don't matter where. Alright, where shall we build a new city? We've got the settler kind of making his way. I think up here is where I decided. I think I decided there. We can go ahead and start moving around this way. All right, we're starting to lose gold is the problem. Gold is becoming a problem for us. We'll just go with a temple there. Let's talk to our advisors. Cut back on our research budget. My gosh. Right. Let me adjust down here. Contact governor. All right, let's kind of move some things around. We don't have luxuries. Maybe I need some more. Yeah, look at that. I need some more workers actually contributing. All right, let's go to our advisor. Move that up. Move this down. The unfortunate thing is this is what we have to do until we can get stuff going, I guess. Atomic Bay. We're going to start building here. Down this. Actually, let's go. Hey, you're going to go and start improving our Forbidden Palace city. All right, and I bet there's got to be some unclaimed land to our south. Gotta be. Okay, are you trying? Where are you going? Are you gonna try to claim this? Oh my gosh, we have to run. Claim this before Byzantines do. Actually, go ahead and set someone here. I think they might be trying to claim that as well. They've got some land here they may try to claim on us. Yeah, we need to start building some cities to kind of patch up some of these areas. Actually, we can put it somewhere here. Yeah. We'll claim this little desert area. Oh my gosh. Try to put cities in between us. Alright, we want a rite of passage. You don't have anything to give us. Alright, just accept the deal. Where are they at? They are... That's them right there. Kish. What other cities do you have? Is that literally... You've got 3 cities. We're going to send this boat to our south. Maybe it would make sense to make contact with the British. Oh, they were trying to settle that spot. I got my settler too. They were about to try to settle that spot. Now people are celebrating me. Alright, so I guess we gotta build here. We got plutonium, uranium, on either side of this little area. I'm going to build the city just to kind of patch in our territory, or else the Byzantines are going to claim it, and that's going to be really bad for us. But it has to be done. We'll just call it plutonium plains, right? Because we don't have an area in the plains named after the plutonium. Build a worker. I need more workers. You're not going to be able to build a worker. Do a temple. Alright, we're going to continue south until we find land unclaimed. We're set forth on an exploration. Claim more territory. Wait, how are the British there? Are the British from the other continent? We're going to go make contact with the British. And then maybe we'll figure out where they actually are on the map. Temple has been built. Yes, go ahead and build the library. Build a road. Desert. Plutonium desert. There we go, because it's right there. Plutonium desert. This is a iffy little area here. Because it's a desert. Oh, but it's actually got... Okay. Alright, so I don't need you there, warrior. Yeah, we need to clear up some of our areas. Build a mine there. Alright, I feel pretty good. I feel like there might be some good territory to our south. Put a road. Oh, there's already a road there. Alright, connect a road to the Egyptians so we can actually start trading with them. And if they've got a road connecting any other civilization, we can start trading with those as well. I think that would be beneficial. Alright, so we're gonna irrigate this little section of land. Let's irrigate around the uranium plains and then start going this way to the plutonium plains. The city that I didn't really want to build until I realized the Byzantines were about to try to build cities in my neck of the woods. Alright, trade advisor, Byzantines. Where are you at, Byzantines? I'd like to trade with you. You got dye? What do you want for that? Gold per turn. I want a lot of gold. Throw in feudalism. Throw in feudalism. We'll think about it. I need some better things. All right. Do you have technology? I'm more advanced than you. That feels good. I'm more advanced than someone now. Okay. All right, Sapa Inca. We are on par. Okay, I feel pretty good now. We are on par technologically. Gilgamesh is behind everyone. We're going to get riding out of you. Give you riding. Cleopatra. We are more advanced. All right, I'll give you the Republic. You give me some gold. All right, let's crank up investment. Towards our technology, then. Whoa, not a fort. I want you to build a mine, my dude. Not a fort. Let's see. Who is orange? Get a better look. The English. We are more advanced than you. Okay. Let's open up an embassy with the British. I didn't realize they were down there. Are you still mad at us for no reason? All right. All right. So you were asking if there was any Tudor kings or queens. Well, here we have the Tudor queen herself, Queen Elizabeth. All right. There might not be any territory to the south now that we've seen the English are down there. Maybe we need to focus to our north. Yeah, we need to focus to our north then, because nowhere is there territory to the south. I want to see if I can go north. Maybe make contact with... Why are you annoyed? I don't know why you're annoyed. Rites of passage. Have anything you can give us? Oh my gosh. Need more settlers. Not from you though, because I need you to expand. Need settlers from you. No spearmen, please. Alright, we need to do more settlers. And I do have a sense that the Inca, being my closest neighbors, might not be good in the long run. I have a feeling that they're going to turn against me. I think it's just a matter of time before they turn against me. So I need to prepare for that by building up my forces here. They've got spearmen in every city. I need to be prepared, and then I need to invade and kind of build a buffer zone here. Man, that's going to be a tough fight because I've got so many less than defended cities up to my north on their northern side. So we're going to have to prepare for an insane war if we do that. Looks like it's going to be us versus the Sapa Inca soon. Alright, Oxford is to our bow. Sure. Oh. Listen, Cleopatra. 3 gold. Good. Do you have luxuries I can borrow? No, you don't. Alright, quick question. How is our military doing? Alright, we've got a warrior built there. I need to talk to my buddy here. Golly, still weak. What do they have that we don't have? I guarantee you we're stronger than... The Sumerians are stronger than us? They're only 3 cities! How? Alright, we are way behind militarily. Oh, America. We have a better military than America. That's good. Of the Byzantines. Our closest neighbors outdo us militarily. So we gotta keep an eye out for that. Can't upgrade our warriors, unfortunately. Oh, it's because we haven't built our first swordsman. Okay, we need to build a swordsman. That's what we need to do. Build our first swordsman. What year we are. So if you look on our bottom right, we are in the year 560 AD, and we're researching feudalism. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. We've been kind of technologically behind. Put up mine right there. Oh, that makes me nervous seeing that they've got their swordsmen out and about. We love the Mahatma celebration has just ended. Funny. Oh, you built a sword. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Build a swordsman. Set you there, just to watch the Inca. I don't know if I trust the Inca anymore. I don't think I necessarily trust the Inca anymore. Like every time our thing expires, they like kind of get antsy on us. Ooh. All right. This guy was just roaming the tundra by himself. That's a mistake. All right. Oh, down here is Patagonia. So we're pretty much... Oh, and I guarantee you the British have... If there's the Falkland Islands on this map, the British have already claimed it. So we are going to redirect our efforts to the north. I guarantee you the South has already been claimed. South America is completely claimed right now. I guarantee it. Alright, just do some exploring on your own, Galley. If we can keep things pretty cordial between us and the Inca, I think we're going to be pretty strong. Oh, we got an encampment down here. Oh, we gotta go after this guy. They've got horsemen. Oh my gosh. Lost our warrior, okay. We just lost our warrior. Alright, don't worry, plutonium planes. Mahatma Gandhi will save you. They've got a ton of set. Look at that. That's the Sumerians, isn't it? Yeah, that's the Sumerians. Look at all those settlers they've got. They've got 4 settlers. Oh my. We have to block them. We have to block them. All right. We blocked them. We blocked them. They're going to send all of those settlers up to us. We got to block them. All right, so let's build a mine. We need to build some mines around here. All right, just do some exploring. We're about to explore the Great North. Got a horseman just roaming around. I think it'd be cool to, you know, take an actual world map and just kind of draw out our borders that we're creating here on that. Yeah, look at all of them go back now. I've blocked their pathing. Now they all have to go back. Marketplace. Let's get some swordsmen, actually. We need to build up our military. We're not doing good when the Sumerians, who make up only 3 cities, have a stronger military than us. That's not good. Right. We need to build... Yeah, we need to go ahead and build a city here. I think that would be beneficial. And the British are really doing some expanding. They're way down there in Patagonia. And they've got colonies in the Caribbean. Alright, we got a temple here in Diamond Hills. Get more swordsmen. I think swordsmen are the way to go right now. Alright, you're building a barracks. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, that's fine. Building a barracks right there. I had built a harbor here in Plutonium River. Let's check our advisors, our foreign advisors. Papa Inca, are you still friendly towards us? Alright, everyone's friendly towards us, right? Yeah, okay. Try to keep it that way. We trade with. You can still only trade with these clowns. Alright, we're good here. Just a shame that I had to build right there to prevent them from coming in, but you know, that's fine. I had to build here to prevent them from doing that too. Alright, I think we're good going north. Yeah, because that's the English, right? Yellow. That's Egyptian. Yeah, the Egyptians are up here. They're hanging around Greenland. Okay. We're gonna... Is this our guy? Yes, alright. I'm gonna use you. I'm gonna board that settler onto you. We're gonna make our way. go ahead and move you down there. You're going to board that ship. Don't think of... Oh, Lincoln, what are you doing? Don't think of it as demand for tribute, Gandhi. Think of it as offer you to invest in world peace. It appears I underestimated you. Listen, don't threaten Gandhi. Don't threaten Gandhi. Once Gandhi has the nukes, he just wants to see destruction. Look, you guys are technologically behind us, and you have a smaller military than us. I wouldn't be threatening us like that. Yeah, you go ahead and make the deal with us. I don't appreciate that. Listen, where is the United States on this map? Just try to threaten us. Let's get more swordsmen out there. Civil disorder in Beaver Forest. Think about the words there. Because it's crowded, it's just forest everywhere. We're gonna... I don't need a spearman. I need... What do I need? I need more swordsmen. Alright, we're good on that front. I need you, worker, to go to Beaver Forest. There's some chaos happening up there. We don't need. Alright, can we trade with... Oh, actually, we can't yet, probably. We're going to connect a road here. Listen, we are going to do the... we're going to do a service for all of the countries within our neighborhood by expanding trade. Temple, yes. I'm good with that. Need a swordsman. Where galley was lost in treacherous water. That's Canada. The water is off the coast of what's in our world, Canada. In this world, not all of that land has been claimed yet. That's the new race. The new race is up to the north. Alright, civil disorder still in Beaver Forest. We need to help them out. Contact governor. I'm just going to have you take care of this for now, and then we'll try to figure it out once we get that going. Irrigate. You sit tight, maybe? Actually, you can go ahead and go here. Just wait there. That settler will board the ship soon, and then we're going to go and claim some more territory. That's the plan, at least. Order has been restored in Beaver Forest. Forbidden Palace? Oh my gosh, how many more turns? Like 100 and something? 166. Yeah, let's change to Temple. Yeah, 4 shields are nothing in the big scheme of things. I think Beaver Forest is actually where it needs to go. We'll go down here. Put the Forbidden Palace in Beaver Forest. We've boarded the ship. Let's go ahead and settle up here somewhere. My big worry is still the Inca. I miss my GIF. I'm going to put my GIF up there. Back up there. Kind of shrink it down. There it is. Yeah, Gandhi. He's gonna cause some havoc. They're gonna just build wealth and that's it. No, you're gonna put a worker. Simple's fine. I need you to build aqueduct. Sure, we'll go with an aqueduct here in the middle of nowhere. Is that a settler? No, that's a swordsman. And the race is on to claim up here. This is obviously Alaska. Go north, explore that land. We're about to explore the entirety of our continent. Or at least the northern portion of it. The land that is still claimable. South America is still up in the air. Oh, good, 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 good. Need a road here. Do we want to claim this little piece of land down here? Like, just this little piece of land. I know this is what we call Panama now in this map, but this right here is obviously Panama. Do we want to have 2 choke points? Or are we just fine with that? I think we're just fine with that. Obviously, the English are probably going to try to settle there, which is kind of tight, but, you know. Crazy, they got to sell all the way around Patagonia to reach much of their territory. We're going to irrigate there. Our first swordsman gets built next turn, so that's good. Chop down this forest. Oh, that is our first. We still can't upgrade? Oh, because we need to have them in a place with a barracks. Alright, we're gonna... Let's upgrade our warriors. We're gonna start building up our military. Yeah, there it is. You're going up here. And I don't need a Forbidden Palace there. I need it a place where it's a little bit more beneficial. But I would like a harbor there. Alright, I'm going to prepare for war against the Sapa Inca. He has insulted Gandhi. Actually, no, Lincoln insulted Gandhi. I need to look at where the United States is on the map. So here's Chicago. Here's Washington. Do some espionage. How many? You only have 3 cities! We could take that. Oh no, it's down here though. Do I want to invade? This is their whole country. This is the entirety of the United States on this map. Just down here where Peru is on an actual map. Do we go for it? We have a better military than them. We can investigate Washington. How many soldiers you got? You got 3 soldiers there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and adjust this. Just because. There we go. Go ahead and... Do we want to build more? We need more roads, really. We need more roads around here. Oh, you were headed up there. Okay, you were the one that was headed up there. I got claimed out from under you, so... Sorry about that. You're going to have to go up here now. We're going to try to claim the shoreline of the north. Or gold. You've got pikemen? Oh, you're technologically advanced compared to us, aren't you? Oh, I need that gold. I'm about to get it in 6 turns anyway. Where is all of Egypt? How many cities does Egypt have? They only have 4. Inca are killing it up north. I think honestly we need to keep the Inca friendly towards us. I know I'm saying let's prepare for war against the Inca, but I think we need to invade the south. Wait, Egypt is only 2 cities? No, because right here is another city. Okay. They're 4 cities. Okay. Thebes, Heracleopolis, Abydos, and Avaris. We need to invade south because look at this. We've got 2 cities on our southern border that's ripe for the conquest. We take this, we could turn, let's say we turn the Sumerians against the Egyptians. We could do that. And up here, is that Egypt? That can't be Egypt, right? All right, I think we need to start preparing to invade Egypt. That's where our focus should be. Egypt is going to be where we set our eyes for conquest. All right, come on, horsemen. Wait, wrong key. Control G, right? No. Forgot what the... Shift Y? No, I forgot what the command for a stack march is. Forgot what that is. Let me just double check. Stack. Go to div 3. Control J. Okay. Been a while, so I needed to know. Control J. For join, I guess? Yeah, that works. Alright, we are going to march to our southern border. I think right now the plan, keep the Inca friendly towards us. Because, honestly, they are the biggest threats. Once we go to war with them, it's going to be pretty rough. Man, pikemen would be so good. Pikemen would be good. You're about to get a new swordsman, so I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and move you guys down here. Alright, marketplace, good. Temple, sure. We're gonna try to get an increase to our culture, and maybe that will help us maybe that would help us out here. Alright. Keep the Inca friendly. That is our plan. Keep them friendly. Invade Egypt. Yeah, we need to invade Egypt. Listen, if they want to have... If Egypt wants to have colonies in the north, they can go ahead and keep it there. But we're going to run them out of Central America. We're going to take Central America ourselves. Plutonium River has a harbor. I say let's build a barracks. We need to start building... Or we need some archers. Archers are pretty cheap and good offensive. Troop. You, worker. Once this temple is built, you're going to start working on the Forbidden Palace. Oh, wow, that one can't upgrade. Alright. Alright, we're doing good. So how's everyone in the chat? How's everybody in the chat? Alright, so here's my plan. I'm going to run this plan by you guys. My plan is to invade Egypt in the south. Look at this. They've got 2 cities here that we could easily take. They've got another city here. Where's Thebes? I didn't see Thebes. Thebes are way over here. Are they seriously only... No, they can't just have 4 cities. Right? 'Cause looking at that... Right, maybe... Yeah, I honestly can't believe they just have 4 cities. How come we can't trade maps yet? Science. Go back to ancient times. We've got map making, don't we? So why can't we trade maps? That would be so helpful. Open up and be able to see, like, more... You don't have... Okay, I don't know why we can't trade maps. That would be so helpful, being able to just open up a map. Alright, I want to send a horseman down as a scout, but I want to run this as a poll. Who do we declare war on first? Do we go with Egypt? Since they have 2 cities that are pretty easily, and we can turn the Sumerians against them. Do we go for the Inca, since they are really close to us, a huge threat? Do we go for Abraham Lincoln and America, since they attempted to threaten us to get something out of us? Or do we go against the Byzantines, since they're also pretty close to us, such as, you know, right here, like the Inca are? Want to start a poll? Who do we declare war on first? Thriving and surviving. Got to in this game. Alright, so... We've got to vote for Lincoln. I mean, he did try to threaten us. He did put a threat towards us. Keep the poll going for a little bit longer. But it looks like America might have bit off more than they could chew when they threatened us. So I think we might declare war on America. We got a library in the Uranium Plains. Little barracks there. Alright, you are going to be the Forbidden Palace. It's 200 turns, though. I don't know. Right, let's go for it. Let's go for it. We've got some help down here to make things work out. Start building mines. Alright, we're going to use our horseman kind of as a scout. We're going to kind of scout out what it looks like from our empire to the Americas. Kind of get an idea of what we want to do. But I think Lincoln might have bit off more than he could chew. He gave us a threat. He said, Give us this technology if you want peace. When we said no, he backed down pretty quick. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I kind of guessed you would fold pretty quickly. Let's use this horseman to gauge what it looks like from here to Philadelphia. We can have some troops just kind of sit on the border too. I think that would be good. All right, I think we're good. All right. England is getting attacked by some barbarian galleys. Let's let them handle that. That's why I'm glad they went ahead of us. Got a temple now. Can we put a settler? Do we need to claim this land right here? Are we at risk of losing this? The British put a settler there? Are they going to put a settler there? I don't know if they are. Get a granary. Granary is something we really need. I'm actually gonna set soldiers here to just kind of block, if that's what their plan is, to try to put a settler there. I don't want them to do that. All right, horsemen, take on this barbarian encampment. So the entirety of the north looks like it's almost completely explored. I do have a feeling Egypt is actually bigger than what we thought. I do have a feeling that Egypt's bigger than what we thought. It can't just be 4 cities, especially if we see a city up at the top of the world. Alright, you fortify there. You stay there, actually. Keeps everything blocked for us. Feudalism. We finally researched feudalism. Monotheism. We have not researched that. We are happy with the Republic. I say that, but then we got a bunch of people throwing a fit everywhere. A little library here, I guess. Kushan Pass. Yes. We need some. Actually, we need some workers in Kushan Pass. We don't have anyone to work the land here. Yeah, we really need some workers. What are you angry about? Ooh, we're getting some medieval infantry soon. Okay. Why are you guys? Do demonstrations. They want luxuries. How unhappy they are. Why? Crowded. You live in a desert. There's all this space. Alright, who can we trade with? The Inca and the Byzantines. Ooh, yeah, let's trade with the Byzantines. Give me some of your wines. What do you want for it? You don't want anything. Okay. I mean, yes, you still don't want to give me monotheism either. They are really stingy with that one. Alright, who else did I have to zoom in on? Beaver Forest. Okay, because they are unhappy. Back the governor. Zoom. Alright, they're happy now. Of course they're happy now. Let me zoom in here. What are you unhappy about? You become an entertainer for now. Just for now. Until we can figure out some stuff. Archer. We're going to build up our troops down here. We are going to invade Lincoln. Lincoln should not have threatened us. Lincoln should have thought twice before he tried to threaten us. That's all I'm saying. So if we got everything here, we need to build a mine. Irrigate here. Yeah, you kind of sit still. You sit still. Harbor. Beaver Forest. We need to do more for Beaver Forest. They are trying to build up the Forbidden Palace. We can get that Forbidden Palace going. We are going to have an easier time handling the Inca later. Gandhi is very confrontational. Well, listen, Lincoln started this. And Gandhi hasn't confronted... Look, hasn't confronted the Sapa Inca yet. But each time they stop trading with us, they act like they're annoyed with us. I don't like that. They won't trade with us anymore with the wine. I don't know why. See our military. How are we at now? All right, we're on par with the Byzantines now. The Inca is what I'm worried about. Inca are still a higher level of military than we do. What about America? Yeah, America is bit off more than they could chew. They have a weak military. We're doing good now. Let me check. Worker, what are you doing? Need you to build a road, actually. You build a road as well. Let me check, make sure. Yeah, we've got rites of passage with everyone, so we're good. Make our way up here. We're gonna plant our flag up here. I see a little island up here that I'd like to claim. We're gonna attack this little encampment. Alright, listen, right now we're kind of playing peacefully, but that's because soon, once we get into the modern era, we're going to fast track as fast as we can nuclear weaponry. And then we'll see how confrontational Gandhi is. Alright, we need to get rid of some of these warriors up to our north. Because now we can just easily replace them with swords. I'm not going to get rid of all of them. Gonna have a few just you know. We're gonna go down here. I want to eventually claim some land here, I think. Right? What want to do? You could have such an advantage to a lot of this land up here. Listen. 30 gold. Sure. Getting angry with me each time he loses the terms of the agreement expires, he gets annoyed with me. Iron. You want iron? Can we work something out like gold-wise? Like 30 gold? You're willing to accept 30, maybe 20? Maybe 10 gold? Maybe 1 gold? Heck, you're easy to work with, Queen Elizabeth. You wanted my source of iron, but you accepted just 1 piece of gold. Don't spend it all in one place. Alright. Let's continue building up our military. And some settlers. And the horsemen are... We're not going to disband any of the horsemen. I want to... Ooh, right here would be a good spot to build a city. What do you need for that? 2 gold? Sure. Okay, before I declare war on Lincoln, I wonder if I could get something out of them. Lizzie is my homegirl. That is true. Eyeball down here. Alright, we're gonna check with our advisors. You have some technology we don't have. You do not. I will give you feudalism for some gold, though. Sure. Alright. Stop Inca. I know you have... Oh, we're technologically on par with each other. Thank you, Pachacuti. Still have monotheism, but you're not going to give that up. I don't know why they're like so hard on, you know, that. They don't want to give that up. Gilgamesh is technologically behind us, like hugely behind us. Look at that. Shoot. Never mind. Alright, we're going to use Gilgamesh, though, because he's got nothing, really. We're going to use the fact that he has nothing. Give us an advantage in this war. We need some workers, actually. We need some workers in a lot of these northern cities. They're like up in the frontiers. We need to start developing them a little bit better. Alright, thank you. Ooh, we can build pikemen now? We need to start building more barracks everywhere. Is what we need. Medieval infantry. Alright, so I think the vote is we are going to declare war on Lincoln first. Listen, he bit off more than he could chew when he threatened us. Marketplace there. So my plan is we're going to get our troops down here. We're going to take Philadelphia. Need a irrigation there. There's literally a source of horses here that we have not tapped into. Okay, what other research? We got diamonds, but that's honestly not enough. We need to find more. I wonder if there's some good resources down here. Oh, they've got silk. silk sounds good. I want to take that silk. We're going to take Philadelphia, take Chicago, take Washington. Get that silk. Actually have a road, help with this road construction. You're way up there, though. I don't want to waste time with you going all the way down there. And then you're over here. They really want Sun Tzu's Art of War here. Kushan's Pass. I'd rather you get another worker. And we'll actually try to build the Sun Tzu's Art of War. Which, I mean, we're way past when that was written, but... Listen, we're India over here in the Americas, so... It doesn't have to follow real life history. After build that pikeman. Oh, that's quite a while. Alright, we're gonna listen. We'll have Sun Tzu's Art of War built in our capital. I need to get my settlers moving. Yes. Sun Tzu's Art of War. Aqueduct. Sure. Switch to the aqueduct. We do need an aqueduct, don't we? Alright, we got pikemen. I'll move this pikeman over here. Alright, let's go down here. Build a mine. Down the forge here. I think we're doing pretty strong here. We are now building up our forces down on the border of the United States. Lincoln threatened us. We're not going to let that pass. The barracks and uranium planes have finally been produced. Let's get a granary going. Harbor's finally produced. Let's get a temple there. That will help us out too. Okay, let's go down south. Alright, I really need a road here. I think it's crazy that we just never had a road built there. Alright, I need to get my settlers up north. They're like running as fast as their little legs can go. But Pachacuti has an advantage because he's got all this territory to his north that he can expand into. And I'm kind of locked in. My plan, though, is to go south. Try to expand south. Warrior, what are you doing there? Oh. Alright, let's clear up some of the warriors we have up here. I can't really do much. Pretty much most of the map in the northern sections have been explored. Right there. Just keep going. Build a city there and there. So I've got 2 spots where I'm about to build a city. Yeah. We need... Okay. I'm building up my military, but we need to get more settlers, though. That's the thing. I think it would be beneficial. Just kind of sit tight. The soldiers I've got. Ooh, there's some land up there we could take. Alright, I need... Who's building pikemen? You, I need some more settlers, if you don't mind. Yeah. Because we're about to finish up the, expansion portion of this game, because all that's left is up to our north. We've got to make a little bit more of a hustle. Get all of that land. Pikeman, you are fine here. I've kind of blocked that one swordsman, haven't I? He can move up there. Alright, you guys sit tight. This horse is going to kind of run around, map out the area. That's the plan. We get monotheism in 42 turns. That's not happening. Alright, we're going to come over here. Drop off a settler here. Beaver Forest! What's going on? Why are you unhappy? You're an entertainer now. If you want, listen, you're going to entertain the people actually not throwing a fit. You live in Beaver Forest. Try to build some more. Alright, that's got claimed up before I even got to it. Dang. Try to get a road built that connects all of our territory up here. You guys sit tight. There will soon be an invasion force. Look, we're building up our invasion force down here. I just got to make sure that we're correct, that there's only 3 cities to take. Alright, I think we're getting close to the 3-hour mark. So I think we're going to call it soon. Need to make sure everything is prepared for when we get back into the stream. What we're doing. And we are going to be conquering the land from some countries that mistreated us. Put a mine there. Alright, we're going to build a city here. Right there. Alright. Kind of sit tight there. Alright, Washington. What else do you got? Oh, they do have some more cities, don't they? I see their border. See kind of how the borders. Ooh, there's some land up top. Alright, we're going to go around here. I need you to build us a granary. Yeah, sure. Go for it. Settler, go north. Take that little peninsula there. Kind of send you there to kind of keep a pathway open. And then clear that forest. Build a mine. We're gonna go here. Actually, I wish I could get this over to the Europe. To the side of Europe. But I probably won't be able to make it. We're just gonna build a city here. It says Pune is the default name. We're going to name this one. We got Frozen Bay. Frozen. Canal, because this creates a canal here. All right, Frozen Canal creates a canal. That works for me. That works for me. What are we building here? Let's build a worker. Yeah, we need some more workers up here. I'm gonna actually send you down here to kind of map out the southern border for us, and I think we'll kind of move everyone over here. Stage this invasion that way. I need to make sure we have an entire map of their country before I invade. If they've got, like, settlements out somewhere, like on an island or something, I'm fine with that. My main thing is I want us to take what we can. Let's go ahead. Our treasury is dangerously low. It is dangerously low. Sorry, monotheism is going to have to wait. I think this little isthmus here looks pretty well developed. Let's go try to get more development around our capital city. Build a city there. You stay there. You move here. I'm gonna have a settler hit that spot too. Alright, before I invade them, I want to make sure I don't have any soldiers sitting in their territory before I declare war. Because that gives you a penalty if you declare war on them while they've given you military passage. Makes it where the other countries kind of get a little nervous around you. I'm going to go ahead and stake down some of these cities. I think we might start unwinding. Archer. I'm going to go ahead and start stacking soldiers to our north as well. I need to have them all down here if I plan to attack down here, but oh well. I think we're good. Alright. Alright, we'll name this city Delhi. We'll use the default name for that one. Yeah, we'll go ahead and let it build a warrior. So we have some form of defense there. Right, I think we are getting everything pretty good. We just need to kind of finish mapping out their borders so that way we know how deep we need to invade. Get this worker here. Kind of build around. Oh, who is that? Is that barbarians? My gosh. Okay. Yeah, the barbarians are there. Probably make that and start settling. Ooh, yes. Alright. Oh, nope. I got carried away there. Have you built a mine there? You're going to irrigate there. Cut down trees. Alright, that's fine. That's we might be able to take a galley, take it west, and then come out on the other side and reach Kamachka. What we're gonna try to do. Oh, I still need that. Don't cut me off yet. Don't cut me off yet. Right. The problem is, the biggest threat is still the Inca. Gosh, they're going to try to attack us on both fronts. Alright, that's fine. Archer, sit tight. Wait, did I just read that right? Did I say rifleman? Pikeman, okay. I kind of got like, whoa, wait a second. I don't think we've reached that period yet. You're going to build a mine. You're going to unload there. Then you go across there. See if there's some unclaimed land that we would like to take. Alright, everything is coming into position. Oh, they are still rocking some spearmen up to our north. Wait, who is that? Who is that ship? It's another culture, isn't it? We need more settlers. We need to start settling up here. Japan! Alright, we're going to build an embassy. Build an embassy. Oh, we don't have enough gold. Okay. Fine. Maybe we can still work something out. How are you technologically? We are on par. Okay. Interesting. I didn't expect that. Usually one side has more technology than the other, but we're on par with one another. Alright. Look at our forces being built up on the border. About to happen. But I think this is a good stopping point. We've just contacted a civilization from the other continent. We are preparing to invade. Actually, let me kind of scope out here a little bit more. We just found another one of their cities. But we've scouted out a little bit down here in the Americas. or American territories. There's Boston. So we've got a better plan on what we want to do. It looks like the American Empire, controlled by Lincoln, goes all the way from Peru down here to Argentina. This part of Argentina. So here's my plan. And that's what we'll do in our next Civ 3 stream that we do. We will take Philadelphia, take Chicago, have this side, have them blocked off from that side. We'll get the Sumerians in on the war with us to kind of give us a protection, so that way they don't sail around and try to attack us. They're going to be focused over here. And then hopefully we can take some of this dye. That's what or the silk. That's what I really want. There's dye down here too. So if I can get both of those. We'll focus on trying to get these two cities to kind of give us a front. And I mean, you don't have to take all of the territory in one war. You can start small and then move from there. So, if you like this, give this a thumbs up. We're gonna hopefully do another stream and continue with this campaign here, trying to expand Mahatma Gandhi's empire. And then once we get to the modern era, which, I mean, we're still here in the medieval period. Once we get to modern times, we're going to shoot to get nuclear, or we're going to get fission. Nuclear power is harnessing it for power. Gandhi is not interested in harnessing nuclear fission for power. He's interested in fission for other purposes, not electrical power. So if you like this, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, so that way you'll keep, have this in your feed whenever we pop back in here. And I will see you in the next stream of Civilization 3. Have a good one.